Nature Thief.
Ugh. Wonderful. It's not bad enough that we're out in the cold in the middle of the night. It just had to rain as well. Blasted weather.
You're the one who wanted to catch the Night Thief. Surely you didn't expect her to be out during the day with that title.
Of course not. I just figured it'd be a quick job, close to home. The payout's pretty good for a day's work. Or a night's work at any rate.
The two dwarves walked down the soaked cobble street in the abandoned district of Karnag. It was late into the night, with the wind and rain adding to the dwarves' misery as they searched for their target. They were after the Tabaxi Night Thief, though few people had seen her. They had come to the desolate part of the city, on the hunch that it was the best place for her to stay hidden.
Are you sure she'll be in this part of the city? Miserable place to be, and not safe given the old vaults nearby.
That's why this is the perfect place for her to hide. No folks around to see her come and go. The giant spiders and other nasties from the vault will also keep most prying eyes away. If she's as good as they say, then she'd have no problem staying hidden from a few web spinners.
I hope you're right, 'cause I'm getting soaked to the bone here. The sooner we grab her, the sooner we can enjoy the warmth of our beds. Or at least a tankard of ale.
Are you going to moan all night? You'll never find her if you do. They'll hear you a mile.
I'm being loud. I can hardly hear myself think with all your splashing around, stone feet. You're trying to scare the cat off.
The cat heard the two of you from 3 blocks away.
The dwarves spun round and looked up to see Strings, dressed in her thief's clothes, perched atop the roof of a nearby building. She made no attempt at being hidden as she looked down at Orik and Kildrak.
How do you ever catch anyone with all the racket you make? Even a dead rat could hear the two of you.
Why? If you make so much noise, then why haven't you gone hidden somewhere yet? You're not that smart to be showing yourself to us.
And miss all the fun? The two of you look more like miserable drowned rats than fearless adventurers. You'll never catch me.
Who are you calling a drowned rat, you dirt-licking furball? I'll strangle you with your own blasted tail.
As the angry paladin continued to hurl insults at Strings, she stood up from her perch and blew a kiss to the dwarves. Turning away, she dashed across the roof and leapt to another nearby. Orik shoved Kildrak forward as the paladin continued with his tirade.
Less shouting and more running, Stonehead.
The dwarves gave chase after Strings, sprinting through the sodden streets as she remained above them on the roofs of the derelict buildings. Despite the wet conditions, Strings nimbly jumped from roof to roof, staying ahead of the dwarves, though never running too far ahead. She turned to call to them as she ran, clearly enjoying herself.
How do you ever expect to catch me at this rate? You're both stumbling along like drunken fools. Maybe next time avoid that ale before you go hunting for thieves.
Yeah, you won't be taunting us when I get my hands on you, you scrawny, dirt-sniffing tosser. Tempest curse, you cowardly ass.
Don't you go overdoing it. Remember, she's no good to us dead.
Bah! The little shite's lucky for that.
Above the racing dwarves, Strings jumped down from a roof to the top of the stone wall. Careful not to lose her footing on the wet stone, Strings turned back to the dwarves as they ran up to the base of the wall, panting heavily. She crouched, looking down at the sodden pair in amusement.
If you two wet blankets are the best that Tempest has to offer, then he must be desperate.
You watch your tongue, lass. Tempest does not take kindly to fools, and neither do I.
Then why did you allow you into his service? Shame. I thought better of the Lord of Battles.
Kildrak, don't do it.
To hell with you!
The enraged paladin charged forward as his warhammer started to emit a golden glow. Kildrak twisted his body, delivering a mighty blow into the aged wall. The base blew apart from the power of the holy smite as the stones that Strings was stood on collapsed beneath her. With a yelp, the Tabaxi fell as the wall crumbled under the paladin's rage. Landing with a grunt, Strings lay on the ground, dazed momentarily. She went to stand, only for a steel warhammer to pin her torso back to the floor.
How's that for a drowned rat, you prancing fairy?
Don't overdo it, Kildrak. We need her alive.
I know we need her alive. It's been your favourite phrase for the last 4 hours. Now grab her and take her inside the shack. We're done with this rain. We can take her back in the morning.
Ow! Alive means not crushed to death, you know. Do you need to make it so tight?
Quit complaining. It isn't going to kill you. Be thankful it's me and not Kildrak tying you. You're lucky he stayed his hammer as is.
Ooh, lucky. Really feeling lucky right now.
Strings tested the ropes that held her. They were tight, keeping her arms and legs bound with little room for movement. It would be a struggle for her to slip free of them, though she still had a trick up her sleeve. The dwarves had taken her inside one of the abandoned houses nearby to get out of the storm. They planned to keep her there for the night before going to collect the bounty when the storm cleared in the morning. Across the room, Kildrak gave an angry grunt as he struggled to get a fire lit in the ruined fireplace.
This wreck of an house was a bad choice. Chimney's clogged up with something. There's no way we can get a fire lit without smoking ourselves out.
You were the one that picked it. Can't you just clear it out? It isn't that hard to get a fire lit.
If it's so easy, then get your ass over here and do it yourself. I'll tie her up while you struggle with this wreck of a fire.
She's already tied up. What do you think I've been doing while you've been fumbling with your flint and steel?
Do you both normally make fuss over all your bounties, or am I just that special?
Oh, don't you start with your shite again or I'll stick a fucking rag in your mouth.
Ooh, sounds like someone's wanting a fun time. Are you jealous that Orik's the one who got to tie me up?
The thief lifted her bound legs, her tight outfit showing her slender figure beneath her bindings. As she leaned back, she winked at the red-faced Kildrak, who immediately looked away.
Oh, of course not. Now cut that out. I'm just sick of your shite.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Kildrak. You think you've never seen a woman before? Pull yourself together.
Will you get off me case, you bootlicker? I'm almost as tired of you as I am of her. All night it's been, we need her alive, Kildrak, or don't be so loud, Kildrak. You've been such a worrywart over this job, now get off me back about it.
It's all I've been hearing as well. It's almost as if,
That's enough out of you.
Orik took a strip of cloth from his bag and silenced the thief. Despite the gag, Strings continued to pose in flirtatious manner as Kildrak made an obvious attempt to ignore her. Orik then turned back to face the dwarf paladin with a look of frustration.
As for your bullshit, it was you who decided we should do this job. I pointed out it was raining a fucking storm and that we couldn't just bash some heads in for it. And what do? You demolish a blasted wall because you let some mouthy tabaxi get under your skin. If you didn't go losing your blasted rag and smiting everything, I wouldn't need to get on your case about it.
I am the Paladin of Tempest, warrior of the Lord of Battles. What do you expect? Me to be a bookworm and performing magic tricks? I caught the damn thief, and I didn't hurt her. This area's been left to rot anyway.
If you're so focused on battle, then why did you pick a job chasing Shadow? We could have been picked the job dealing with goblins in the quarries. Then I wouldn't have had the reason to be on your case.
I was trying to do you a favour. You wanted an easy job with a quick payout. I thought this would make you happy, man.
Happy? It's pissing up a storm outside and you thought I'd want to be out in this. Last time I was soaked looking for a tabaxi was dealing with Captain Rigger, and we both know how that went.
Are you still blaming? Where'd the blasted cat go?
Orik frowned and looked back at where he'd left Strings. The thief was gone. The ropes that bound her simply left laid empty on the floor with no trace to be seen of their prisoner. Kildrak ran over and picked up the rope before inspecting it.
The rope's been cut. You useless stonehead, you forgot to disarm her!
I did disarm her. She only had a knife. I didn't find anything else when I was searching her.
Oh, she clearly did, you fucking rat's ass! Now, not only is our bounty gone, but we need a new length of rope!
As the dwarves continued to argue with each other, Strings peeked back through the broken windows she had crept through. Orik's gag still hung around her neck as she commanded her dagger to dance back into its ring shape. She quietly let out a shaky breath before grinning to herself, amused at the dwarves bickering.
Brammer certainly knows how to make stealthy weapons. Maybe magic isn't so bad if it's on your side, though it's still given me too many close calls as of late. Thief never had to worry about magic back in Aslax.
Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it and want to see more, then don't forget to subscribe. Also hit the like button down below. If you want to follow me on more platforms, then you can find my Twitch and Ko-Fi linked below. I also have Ko-Fi memberships where you can get early access and behind the scenes content.